Fooled around, got caught up in a 187. Let me tell you something. I went ahead and just, how many days old will I be on 313? The deadly wound Bible verse, along with the frame, the Magruder film 313. It's the third verse of Revelation 13. And they code that a lot for murder. Magruder film and so forth. How many days old will I be on March 13th or on 313? And the way they write it in most countries, it's 133, which is the literal Bible verse, Revelation 13:3. I'll be 22, which we've already shown you, 8 minutes, 38 seconds plus 22 more seconds gives you the perfect 9 minutes. But there's 530 right there, 53 coded for May 3rd. I'll be 61 years, 8 months, 7 days, 187 coded. Only the Lord can do this. I mean, this is my stuff. This is my own personal stuff that the Lord had ordained to run at 13:3. That's the way they write it in most countries. So you don't even have to move anything around. It's just straight May 3rd, 187. He's going down May 3rd. And he's rising on the flower full moon. It's hand delivered to us. I mean, you plainly see Trump's upside down pyramid with a deer antlers directly over his head, right there. So that's the rebirthing. Then it's going to say Trump exit. It's going to light up in red for us, blood red, right over him. Year of the rabbit, total solar eclipse. Now, already sadness at the total solar, though. The apple represents the goddess. We showed you that. Thanks to Daylight Writers, giving us very bad information that Satan is female. No, Satan is not female. Satan, of course, is male. He has shapeshifted to appear to the earth as female, to those that run the earth, the very top. So here's the apple, and it's going to give us the flower full moon as it was hand delivered from her hands, sitting in her hands. The Big Apple also is. So is it going down in New York City? Is that why they call it the Big Apple? Because the apple represents the goddess, Applebee's, the queen bee, the apple, the bees. So you can see that it's being literally hand delivered, that the total solar eclipse gives you this new moon. And this new moon, goddess, apple, rolls, LC, loose change, last chance to get out. Whoops, too late. And here comes your flower full moon. Hand delivered to us. iPet Goat has told us all along when this is going to take place. And then look at the look on Obama's face. How in the world do you get past the flower full moon? Well, it's the flower moon. I'll give it that. It shows him later on rising up through a full moon. Right there. Day of the Dead. And he's rising up out of the abyss with his right eye wound. That has got to be the flower full moon. Now it's at 5:19. May 19th. So does it go down on May 17th? Well, we're going to have to look for clarification. Because when you get a new moon on May 19th, that flower full moon is over with. There is no more flower. And her name delivering it is Lily. And that is the flower, along with a hawthorn, that represents the month of May. There's two different flowers that represent each month. Lily of the fields is one of them. So you got a new moon on May 19th. The flower full moon is then over with. This is the beginning of your strawberry, your upcoming strawberry full moon. That will hit, I think, on June 3rd. June 3rd. So it's all I can think of. I mean, at that point, anything else, you have to start stretching stuff. You have to start stretching things. There's no stretch. I can never get it to start at any other place. There's no stretch that he would go down somewhere on or before, on, before, or, well, with iPet Goat, there is no doubt that he would go down sometime on or in between the total solar eclipse new moon on 4/20 and the flower full moon of May 5th. When you want to start stretching things, you can start stretching that as long as the flower full moon is in play, which is up to the 18th of May, as long as it's in play, because that's the flower full moon, but it's still the flower moon as it continues before you get to the new moon. So this is hand delivered to us by the AI, by the ghost in the machine. There is nothing else that I could ever come up with unless you have to start stretching and re-engineering things, like saying, oh, I will run iPet Goat backwards. And you get to the flower full moon. It just doesn't go in that direction, though. You could say the total solar eclipse to the buck moon and then hang a left, and it's Trump exit back and to the left, back and to the left from the movie JFK concerning the gunshot. So there's your buck full moon, hang a left, Trump exit. And the buck full moon is July 3rd. So then you're looking at two more moons, one in August 1st, and then the other August 30th. That's your blue moon. And these guys are all dressed in blue. So you would have to run it backwards from the total solar eclipse. And we know that the flower full moon is 88 days from that first moon. And then it's 11/7 days to the blue moon. That's the only other option you've got. After that, you throw iPet Goat out the window. That's it. All right, love you.